Happy Saturday. I wanted to take time to create a video on what does it really take to make it in trading. And I wrote down 5 things, but really it's 4 things. And the first one I'll discuss is purpose, which is why. Why do you want to trade other than the monetary aspect of trading or the value you can get, which is the money? There has to be a greater purpose, a greater reason why. Let's get into purpose. Let's discuss the why. I'll get into my why. I remember during the time while I was working, one of my co-workers, he always used to say, while you're busy planning, life is happening. And I found that definitely true throughout my experience on this earth. A lot of the times, I don't know if females are guilty of this, but I put age-specific goals based on like my age. When I'm this age, I want to accomplish this, I should have this, etc. And I found that although I have those goals set, I didn't accomplish those things within that time. Over a course of time, I've gotten okay with that concept where you're not going to achieve everything you deemed within the time frame you may want it to occur. What we can't account for are obstacles. We cannot account for setbacks in terms of who would ever thought right now we would get hit with the coronavirus. It's affecting everyone. More importantly, so just don't stop working towards where you want to get going. A major part of my why happened to be my daughters. My daughters' main reason that I left my job. I left my job actually before my first daughter was born. I wanted the opportunity to see every step of her growing in the process of a baby to a toddler, not missing her first words or her first steps. I've heard so many stories, even before I had kids, of I missed the first steps, the first words. It happened at the babysitter. And that wasn't my vision for when I actually had kids. So finding something that I can be skilled at, do while I'm home with them, that really got me into taking trading like to the next level. These charts, you have to stay in the charts. You must study. With my daughters being my why, it reminded me every time I sat at the platform to keep risk management in the forefront. Why? I wasn't trying to go back to a 9-to-5. Why? I wanted to be free with my time, spend with them to see their growing. So my purpose was much bigger than the possibilities of what I can earn day trading. That why kept it real for me. 30 minutes a day, at least 30 minutes, you have to study the charts. No excuse. Discuss the why. Let's get into allocation of your actual time. What is day trading? Day trading is not sitting here all day trying to see how much you can make. More than likely, the more trades you make, more than likely you'll lose. Just keep that in mind because that's how probabilities work. Day trading is sitting here with a plan and a goal. You execute that plan, you hit your goal, you walk away. So if you hit your goal in 10 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, you get up and you walk away, like literally. And we're back. So achieving your goals within that short amount of time through trading, what do you do with the rest of your time? I like to put myself back into a space to remind myself where I'm at now from where I came from. And back when I worked at the investment bank, my boss used to come into work very loud on the floor. So I put myself in my cubicle, and along with many others, on a Monday, he used to be, "Is it Friday yet?" Tuesday, "Is it Friday yet?" Wednesday, Thursday, he's just repeating the same line every day he comes in and throughout the day. And then on a Friday, "Is it Friday yet?" I know he hated his job. Oh, he's been working at that company for 14 years. I don't even know if he's still there. Maybe he retired. But 14 years and he hates that job? I couldn't give them another year of my life. Period. So with time allocation, the rest of the time, when my daughters were growing up, I spent with them. Log off, go to the park, go to the zoo, we go wherever. It had a time, I just got sick of the environment, and I said, you know what, I went to Japan, I'll just hop on a plane and fly out. That's one of the benefits of trading. But besides that, we're going to get into something that's called rules. How do you make your rules? All the rules, what are rules if you're not in these charts? Rules. So my rules were created based on my mistakes, the mistakes I made. And I have a list of rules that help me avoid those costly mistakes that I've made in the past. The best way to learn is not necessarily from your wins, it's always from your mistakes. And that's how you grow and get better. You're learning from mistakes. One rule I'll give you an example of was I can't make no more than 3, maybe 4 trades. And that prevents me from over trading. And that same rule, I apply it within the profit room. Anyone that trades with us know that you'll be lucky if you get more than 3 trades. That's just the rule. And it helps me stay green and you too. With the rules also comes discipline. So now you need the actual discipline to adhere to those same rules you created. Discipline. So we're working on that discipline muscle. I know when I do this is the result. And if that's a negative result, why keep repeating that process? That means you lack the discipline within yourself to even trust in yourself. You provided that rule, so stick to your rule. When you constantly stick to your rules, that's the discipline factor. And with discipline, I'm talking about that true sense of discipline, that's what builds consistency over and over and over again. You know what consistency brings, right? Consistency brings outcome. It brings results. It's the next factor after all that I've listed. After your sense of purpose, that why, your discipline, adhering to rules, I'm going to sneak something else in there as a bonus. It's basically being true to yourself and your ability. What I mean by that, do not compare yourself to other traders. That is a big no-no. It's one thing to take your trading to a next level, but don't ever try to compete. If you're competing, make sure you compete with yourself. That is doing things in your own best interest until you develop and build and grow to the trader that you want to ultimately be. One last pointer, you have your sense of why, your purpose, your time allocation, you have your rule-based plan, you have the discipline. In order to get all of that and let it flow nicely, of course, you need the skill, you need the education. I can't stress that. I was mentored, Ernest was mentored, and we've been trading well over probably 11, 12 years now. Got it mastered, literally. We're still students of the market, don't get it twisted, because there's always a learning process. We've been through it, I'll say, for the most part, all. And I highly encourage everyone, if you're trading and a trader, if you're struggling, keep focused, keep on track, get that education, and you can do it.